get into that section, I'm going to read the email. Did everybody get the email about about our next meeting? Our next meeting, which is our officers election. Everybody get the email?
Yes.
Show of hands. Okay, you got it. Okay, perfect. For those who didn't,
No.
I'll read the email. So this email was sent out days and days and days ago, and just want to kind of clear up stuff. So BTDO team, just want to take the time to lay out before the upcoming meeting my vision for 2024 and 2026, how that looks. I want to seek another term as chair. I want to lay out how the most effective balanced representation looks. For first vice chair, Karina Koptic, who was our highest vote-getting PC. Karina also was our BTDO Person of the Year at the DPDC DePage Gala. The second vice chair slot, along with a vote on the EC, which is key for an issue that's going on, Gaza particularly. The second vice chair slot, along with the vote on the EC, allows Mohammed, as second vice chair, to bring up a resolution. If he sits on the EC for the DPDC, to bring up a resolution around Gaza with the county party, something that he's been seeking to do for a long time. At first vice chair, this doesn't, because he doesn't have a voice right now as first vice chair. He can't vote on the EC right now as things stand. And as the EC shifts, I want to make sure he has that opportunity to bring up a resolution around that and have the entire county party, however it's constituted at the time, vote on that. Yay or nay? So that's what I'm looking at. It's also my hope that Mays, works and transitions with Karina with the secretary position, looking to really push Mays. She really went out there for us and ran a decent race. Won Bloomingdale Township. She's on 19 votes right now in the Bloomingdale Township portion. In the Little Engine That Could campaign, that just person who wanted to serve, who fought back with some health problems, fought back with just great odds, and type of person that is Bloomingdale Township strong, and that speaks to her strength. So for treasurer, looking to bring back Mike Murray, but for a portion of that, need to waive a portion of the bylaws to allow for a deputy treasurer, Ian Nietzsche, to have that two-step verification when it comes to the accounting. Because hopefully we look to take in some more money. I don't want to overwhelm you.
I'm ready to retire too.
I know he's ready to retire, so we're trying to get the soft exit here. So that's the idea. Ian Nietzsche is a Medina School Board member. We brought Ian on about a year and a half ago or so as an appointed, a year ago, as appointed PC. He got elected as the Medina School Board. Funny story how he got elected. So I was really recruiting him, knocking his door. I really recruited him to run for school board. He's like, I'm gonna run. So he's in the line about to fill out, or about to turn in his petitions. Literally 5 minutes before he's like gonna turn it in. He goes, Terrell, I'm gonna turn it in, I'm gonna do it. I go, what are you gonna do? He goes, I'm gonna run for Medina School Board. I go, I know you're not filing for the 4-year term. He goes, what do you mean? I want the full term. I go, the 2-year term is wide open. You have 7 people in the race. No one's filing for the 2. Scratch out the 4 and put a 2. He does it. Scratch out the 4, puts a 2, and he gets elected. He's the only one on the ballot. So, so we really want to push Ian. He's been really active in the party behind the scenes. So at the same time, we want to add a PC coordinator, precinct coordinator. And Pete Knoll in the past has been very good with numbers. And I know he can't really be involved in the community stuff as much as he used to. So Pete is really good with numbers, so just really pushing him toward that precinct coordinator role. So again, waiving portions of the bylaws, because it's not a suicide pact. We can waive it and add people. To add people. Let's match people with their skills. So that's an idea. And then Terry, you heard from her, that energy, that is a community director through and through. So we want to put her a community director, but she's already doing the work as a DNC ambassador. And this just puts it This just puts her on the agenda, already not having to search her out. She knows sort of her report she has to deliver. It's under a certain time. The meetings will flow better that way. So this puts it, there. So as we go through these set of ideas for the next meeting, looking to do sort of taking this month doing pre-nomination. So we have this in our mind around what we're looking to do. And then Greg Martucci, return him to communications director if that's what he chooses. I don't know if he has the time for that. Turning Greg to communications director. So Terry Taylor, community, Pete Knoll, precinct coordinator. And then now it brings us to the executive committee delegates. So we haven't been given like how many delegates we get yet, because that's still all up in the air. They're crunching numbers at the county. So we had 4 last time, so let's just kind of go with that in mind. If we gotta subtract, we'll make movements around it. But my initial thoughts, like I mentioned, Mohammed Matorja, to really give him that ability to have more of a say on the EC, because as first vice chair, the way these bylaws are kind of, they harmonize, it kind of kicks it out of it. It's kind of the weird thing of being able to vote, because vice chairs are not allowed to vote on the EC unless you point them as, it's a lot of stuff there. So the way where we have it, we're looking at Mohammed Matorja, Mike Childress, keeping him involved on that EC, Greg Martucci, legal, want to keep someone with a legal background on that EC, and Debbie DiCinesto, if that's what she desires. Debbie, would you like to be on the EC?
Sure.
Okay. Okay. So then brings us to after April 17th is done and all the votes are counted. With all the votes are counted, we as a township will need to appoint PCs, and we will need to. We talked about streamlining a lot last night, didn't we? We have to have that process streamlined and a guaranteed sort of thing. So we have 22 PCs ready to appoint. Some of them in this room. Boom, boom, boom. Mary, we got Melina, it's probably elected. We got to wait for the certification, but you're probably elected. But
Live in there.